Welcome back to Sunrise. Mr. Gumbemi, we were talking about infrastructure. You said something like a software would be good that government, so that the truck drivers can come from wherever they are. And I asked the question, do they have phones?
They have.
Are there phone numbers within the ports?
Come in again.
Are there phones within the ports, as in the port administrators, the clearing agents and all that? Do they have phones?
I think they should have.
So is it possible for the truck drivers to say, are you ready for me? And then get yes or no and then move?
Okay, let me just give you an example. As I'm sitting down here, I can open an account with a bank and I will start operating the account with my phone. Again, if I needed to travel out, I don't need to go to the airport before I get my ticket and flight ticket and even do necessary arrangement. Then I can only go to airport when I might have gotten all the necessary documents that will enable me to travel. Before I can leave my house, it means I will now check what is the distance of my house to the airport. Is it 1 hour drive or 30 minutes drive before I can leave my house? But that is why I'm saying, let there be a method, a mechanism, using the modern technology to advise, to inform when this truck will come. It is only when we have a central platform that we can access. It is then that can work. Individual phone cannot do that. A platform has to be put in place where everybody, every stakeholder in the port can reach and get the necessary information. I think you get the explanation.
I get the explanation.
Mr. Agumeme,
yes.
This is going to be of immense benefit to truck owners
yes.
and their staff.
Yes.
So why are they not exploring the possibility of this software? They're waiting for government to do it, right?
I know. It's not that we're waiting for government. You know, we are under authorities. Okay. You get my point. Okay. It is the authority that will make the necessary arrangement. There is no
Which authority is this? Nigerian
you see, for example, the example that I gave
government.
You, the airline, they make a platform where you can reach them if you want to travel with their airline. Then, will the airline expecting the person that want to travel to go and prepare a platform before he can reach them? No.
Okay, Mr. Gumbemi, just 1 second. I think we have Mr. Patrick. Mr. Patrick Adenusi is a road safety consultant, a transport consultant, and a consultant to the AG Dangote who on this project. Mr. Adenusi, this planned closure of the Apapa road and the Wharf Road and the bridge, don't you think it will be too burdensome on the truck owners and those that live around that area? Mr. Adenusi, we're looking at the planned closure of the Wharf Road and the Apapa Bridge, and we're asking, was it considered the impact it will have on the truck owners and the residents? Was that taken into consideration? Oh, well, we'll hope we can get back to...
Oh.
Okay, Mr. Adenusi, are you there?
The interests of the transporters, the residents, are the ones that are being protected by the repair of the road. The repair of the road and the closure of the bridge is actually designed to bring relief and comfort for the residents of Apapa and the people who do businesses there. But it is more than late right now, because every second counts. Those bridges are practically gone. If you stand on that bridge or you are inside your car for 2-3 minutes, you will feel the vibration. Even if no other vehicles are moving on the truck, on the bridge, and you are the only one there, you will be feeling the bridge vibrating. So it means it's a disaster waiting to happen. So I think, yes, the closure of the bridge, the contractor should do all they can to speed the process so that it will not take too long, but ultimately it is the resident that will enjoy it.
But you've had Mr. Ogunwemi talk about how the truck owners and their drivers are already suffering the situation in that area. Closing down these roads will only add to this. So he's suggesting close the ports so that they will not, all of them will stay away, close the ports for the period of the repair of this bridge and the roads. Don't you agree?
No, the economy will practically shut down.
What about the use of the other ports? There are other ports in Nigeria. Why are we so focused on the Apapa ports only?
Yeah, well, we know that there are serious security issues in the Niger Delta. We know there are very serious security issues in the Niger Delta. Most of those ship owners will not be 100% excited to have their ship go to hostile environment. And so the safest place to still bring in goods into the country, being an import-dependent country, is still the Apapa and Tinkan Island ports. Yes, assuming the rail system were functional, the train would have been moving the containers from the port to a bonded terminal where the clearings of those containers can be effected other than everybody trooping into Apapa itself. Mm. But I think one of the things that government should do speedily is to quickly do palliative on the Apapa-Oshodi-Tinkan Expressway. If that is done, the hardship that the transporters are going through right now will not be as hellish as it is right now.
Do we know for how long this bridge is going to be shut down?
Yeah, the contractor said they will shut it down for 4 months.
4 months?
Yes.
Are you saying that there will be no business from the ports for 4 months?
No, the bridge, okay, what is the reason behind people coming on the bridge? What's the reason why trucks are on the bridge? It is because of the collapse of the Apapa-Oshodi Expressway. Now, do we keep them on the bridges and the bridge collapses and for 3 years Apapa is not accessible through that portion of the road? The answer is no. So, yes, the contractor has said it will take 4 months for them to fix the bridge. My appeal to them is they should try all they can to make it faster than the proposed 4 months. But what the government can do right now, everyone going to the Ijora link bridges because of the collapse of the Apapa-Oshodi Expressway. If palliatives are quickly done on the Apapa-Oshodi Expressway within the next 2 weeks, all the trucks going in and out of Apapa will no longer use that bridge, and they will be coming in and going out through Apapa-Oshodi Expressway. So if that is done, yes, right now the trucks are going through hell without missing word. It is terrible. But I think a measure of relief will come if the Apapa-Oshodi Expressway can be worked on for them to have access. But for shutting down the port for the period, the economy of Nigeria will be grounded.